What's going on, people? It's your man, the White Bee, back once again. So, we got some breaking news for you, man, right now regarding Chris Eubank Jr. He put this post out that no one's seen before. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. His foot looks a little bit lever, but I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is actually probably good news. Because I've seen, I swear down, I haven't looked for the video yet, but I remember there's a video of Conor Benn getting his toenails done, or he was doing something Essex zesty, white zesty, getting his eyebrows laced or whatever they call it. He was doing the madness in Essex, man. He was. I bet Conor Benn's feet don't look like this, man. Yeah. Chris Eubank is summoning the spirit of the ancestors. He got the cut and pick a foot. That's what he got. Old school foot. Conor Benn's sitting there getting his pedicure, getting his got his Dolce and Gabbana budgie smugglers on. This is old school work here. Now, on the flip side, some people are saying, which we'll get to in a second, that Eubank's getting his excuses ready. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, it could have been worse. Like I said, if he'd got his toes out in the pedicure. And he's like, oh, my toes are pretty. David Hayes' feet, for example. David Hay complained about his little toe. There was nothing wrong with David Hayes' little toe. Let's have a look at David Hay, little toe. There was nothing wrong with his little toe. It wasn't like, whoa. There was no excuse for him. Come on, people. Really? 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 This is David Hayes' little toe that he got all bent out of shape about. Let's look at this one quick time. Oh, that's dead. Wait there a minute. Let's have a look at this little toe that wrote him off. Oh, my little toe hurts. People, you don't even use your little toe in boxing, to tell the truth. It's your first two toes, really, that do the bulk of the work. If your little toe, it's so far back, you're not going to get much stability from it. Just not. I'm thinking about it now. When you stay on your toes, your little toe barely touches the ground anyway. You're not getting no purchase from your little toe. Seriously, it's going to be all the first four toes are the most important, particularly the first two for obvious reasons. They're the biggest, and they're the ones you're going to push off. No one pushes off their little toe. You can't invert your foot. Who pushes off like that? No, you push off. Obviously. Oh, my little toe hurt. Really? Really? That is why you cacked your pants, painted toenail looking ass. And this David Hay toe here, this has been AI generated as well. How do we know this? The original video, his toenails are painted and pedicured. Facts, seriously. I saw it. I know that about that one there. The Mandela effect. I saw his painted toenails. He had the lacquer on there, lacquer. He had the lacquer on. He had the layer of lacquer. He went through it. David Hay went through it. He said, "Listen, yeah, my little toe's hurting. I went to the pedicure bar. They put one layer of lacquer. They put one layer of special paint, whatever the women call it. What is it called? Think of a special women's toenail paint. One layer of special toenail paint, and my little toe's buggered." That's the real video. This is the fake video. This is what he'd like you to think. Even then, it's whack anyway. Look at this here. Really? You bottled it with Vlad because get out of here, man. Don't hear no more from David Hay. Little toe. I thought it was his big toe. For years I was calling him Big Toe Hay. That's bad. That's a psyop. They psyoped us into thinking it was his big toe. It was his little toe that you don't really use. That's why he cacked his pants against Vlad. What was it, undisputed? Or either way, it was multiple belts on the line. And you faffed it for your little toe. Shameless. Shameless light-skinned behaviour here, off-key. That's what we best believe. So, Eubank's put his... I'm thinking, what's he doing? Running barefoot? I can't work this out. What's he doing? Running barefoot? Has he got some old boots on or something? I can't really work out. Listen, I'm not a professional boxer. Maybe someone who's done boxing more than me might be able to tell you. Is this normal? Is it normal to have your feet just hang... like skin just coming off? I'm thinking... I can't even really work out how you'd get these kind of situations. Obviously his foot's rubbing. You not got no slip socks, anti-slip socks. Come on, man. I don't need no excuse. Don't do this, man. Don't do this one here. Come on, Eubank. We got a wanna. We got 100 large universal credits on this Eubank, man. 100 large. Yeah. I'm going to be paying this back for probably months if you flop this. Appreciate that. That's 10 hours of work essentially. 9 hours, 9.1 hours of work. Chris Eubank Jr., don't let me see your foot out there, man. Don't let me see you get your foot out at the end of the fight and tell us how it hurt. Don't let me see you do that. Wallahi, don't let me see you do that. Don't do it, man. Don't do this one here. So, Massa Hearns come out. Eddie Massa Hearns, he came out in reaction to this and basically said that Eubank is getting his excuses ready. Now, before we play the clip of Massa Hearns, listen, I'm backing Eubank, bottom line. He's way too big, way too strong, way too experienced. Listen, fair play to Conor, he's making his money or whatever, he's doing well relatively. He ain't fought no one, man. There are levels to this game. People clown on you like, oh, he ain't done nothing. Really? Certain man, who was sucking Ben off, they say, oh, Eubank's no good, he can't box. You know the Billy Joe clowns. Oh, he can't box. Billy Joe, you went life and death with Eubank, and he was on your ass. If that was a 15-round fight, there was only one man winning that fight. If it was a fight to the end, there was only one man winning that fight. You blew your load, and Eubank was cruising. That's what he was doing. He had gas for days. So you're getting pumped up off of a split decision win. Really? It's Billy Joe sausages, okay? But then, man, the Billy Joe sausages type cats, they're all sucking Ben off. Oh, yeah, Ben will knock him out in a few rounds. Oh, it's a few rounds. Ben's never knocked no one out in a few rounds since Eggate. Has not. He's gone life and death a few times. And in fact, Conor Benn's opponent, where is it? Let's get this up now. Conor Benn, opponent. He's not good. And this is the opponent after the eggs. Where are we? Oh no. Stop it. I didn't know. This isn't the one I'm looking for, to be fair, but I think it was Peter Dobson. Here we go. Look at this here. Look. Conor Benn opponent left his day job to fight the Destroyer on 24 hours notice. Who's this here? Come on, people. This is what I was telling you about, to be fair. I was telling you these bars about Hen. I was telling you these bars. That's exactly what I told you. Nothing to do with me. This is an official leaked thing here. Anyway, let's get to the... where is it? Let's pick Peter Dobson. Peter Dobson, is that his name? Dobson on Eubank Jr. versus Ben. Okay, this will do. This isn't what I was looking for, to be fair. It looks like Eddie Hearns wiped it. There was a whole bunch of articles about it. We'll have to go here. There was a whole bunch of articles. Massa Hearns wiped it. Seriously. I should have bookmarked it, to be fair. Okay, this will do. It's not the best... Not got the best kind of reference, but whatever. Take my word for it. I saw it. I saw the legit sites. Before Eddie Hearn rang Talk Sport up and got it to get... Before Eddie Hearn got it wiped from the internet, it was there. Okay, that's what it was. Here we go. Peter Dobson, who took Ben 12 rounds last time out, talks about Ben's apparent lack of power. Oops. I've been in there with guys where it's like, what the F is this guy on? Crack or something. They hit so hard, it's like super strength. He didn't have any of that. That's a violation. That's a violation. He ain't got no... Listen, man, he on the eggs. He on the eggs, he ain't on the crack, man. He ain't on the crack, he on the eggs. But he ain't got no eggs either. Yeah? He ain't got no eggs. So he's got no crack, he's got no eggs, he can't punch, is the bottom line. That's what Dobson said. Oh, AB, you ain't been in there. Oh, AB. Dobson been in there for 12 rounds. He'd know. He ain't got no reason to hate either. And one thing I like about Dobson coming out and telling the truth is the fact that he's fought Conor Benn. Meaning that often when opponents lose to someone, it's actually in Peter Dobson's... Is his name Peter? I swear it's Peter Dobson. Anyway, it's actually in Peter Dobson's interest to gas Hen up and say, whoa, it was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Because it makes that loss to him. If Ben goes in there and starches Eubank in a few rounds, it makes Dobson look a lot better, right? Because Dobson went the distance. So the fact Dobson's coming out saying, this guy can't punch for love nor money. Yeah? For love nor money can this guy punch. No opponents do that. Normally, when opponents lose, they just suck the guy off. They say, "Oh, he's the best thing ever," because it makes them look better. He's not doing that. So, and regardless of any of that rubbish, the fight says all you need to see. He couldn't put Dobson down. Yeah, he couldn't put Dobson down. That's what he couldn't do. I'm dying to find this thing. Massa Hearn, he's wiped it. I was reading the article the other day. Yeah. Hearn wiped it. That's what he did. Peter Dobson. Maybe it was Rodolfo. It's one of these two dudes. Post Eggate. On Conor Benn Power. And then we'll get back to the foot situation. Footgate. Then we'll get back to Crusty Foot. I promise people. OAB. The title was this. OAB. The picture was that. Listen. We're getting back to Crusty Footgate. That ain't gone nowhere yet. I'm just trying to give you some bars right quick and kind of hint. There's another one. So a whole bag of man. Essentially, there's a whole bag of man who have fought Hen just running a train on his ass. Right now, you can't punch. That's what's happening. Look. So I'll just give you the leaks. And this is the thing. OAB. This isn't from TalkSport. Eddie Hearn got it removed from TalkSport. Oops. Yeah, he got it removed from TalkSport. So stop playing with me like that. You know better than that. Stop playing with me like that. You know that already. Here we go. Yeah, Punch Junkie. I didn't feel Ben's power. He didn't feel it, man. Oh, AB, you're lying. He really felt it. He didn't go down. He didn't get stopped. There's two men now who tell you he ain't felt his power. Oops. And Eubank's another weight class above them, a weight class and a half above them, man. I think Hen fought them at 150. So this is a lick. Seriously. Yeah? This is a lick. And what are the odds now? Let's have a quick look at the odds. More time. This is a lick. Seriously. Where do you know you can get a 70% return for an hour's work? Oops. Busted. You can't. Who else giving you these? Oh, it's more than that. 75% return. Yes. 75% return for free shmoney. Okay? That's free shmoney. This is rent. Honestly, I don't often say this, but if you've got some rent money laying around, let's say, people, this is okie doke. Seriously. This is okie doke. You can hit the Cabal companies, the Cabal gambling companies with the okie doke here. Because what's Ben gonna do, man? He'll do the same he did with Rodolfo and Peter Dobson. Two dudes who work full time and are on 24 hours notice. That's what he'll do. Yeah? Nothing is what he did with them. He did nothing with them. Eubank, way too big. It's going to be, honestly, it might look like a boxing lesson. My base case is you might be sitting there thinking, oh, you're kind of cringing. I like Conor Hen. Yeah, I like him. He's light skinned. He's from my lineage as such. Yeah? He's one of my brethren as such. So we always going to be like this on that basis. But still, there are levels. Bottom line. And if you don't want to make a £75 lick off a wanna, don't do it then. I'll have it. More for me, right? Because the less of you man who get in there, the better it is for me. I'll pump my odds up. I might put another one on. It's like that right now. Seriously. He's got no chance. I don't often say that he's got no chance. What's he going to do? You have to pray that Eubank's chin is just fell off, which we didn't see. And people say Eubank's fighting bums. They say, oh, Eubank, he don't fight no one. Eubank, he's getting in there. That Skarametsky cat, he's as good as, if not better than Dobson and Rodolfo. Yeah. So you can sit here and critique Eubank Jr. But Eubank's finishing them, man. When Eubank's in there with a plumber, it gets him out of there, to be fair to him. Hen's in there with two plumbers. Objectively, look at this guy Dobson. Ben versus Dobson. Look at this guy Dobson, right quick. I showed you the other day, but I'll show you again. Just in case some of you slow man ain't keeping up with the bars. Yeah, reminder. Look at this guy here, look. Weigh in. I'm just going to show you the shape of the dudes. Yeah. And bear in mind, this is a small weight class. It's not heavyweight where you come in most fighters really at heavyweight are soft. They're not bone dry lean. It's the exception that heavyweights are bone dry lean. Most heavyweights are soft. Yeah, bottom line. You got a guy. When was the last time you saw a guy at 150 pounds, like with a midsection like this? So this shows you everyone I've known from history at 147 or 150 is bone dry lean. You don't see no one soft at 150 because you've got to cut weight. This guy could be a 140 pounder looking at the shape he's in. Not even one ab. He's got one ab. Okay, looks soft. So a dude who's got another job, when people come into the ring, when they weigh in this kind of shape, it means they've got another job. That's what it means. He's probably training 4 times a week. So a dude doing 3-4 times a week, training, working a second job, gets in there with Hen and tells you he can't punch for toffee. Didn't feel nothing. I didn't feel nothing. He didn't put me down. He didn't knock me out. Oops. When he tells you that, you have to use your ears a little bit, people. I can't spoon feed you with I can't give you all the plays. Yeah? What do you want me to do? Make you gamble. Fucking hell, this is obvious, man. Seriously, it's obvious. He'll do nothing. I like him, but he'll do nothing. You see that one? Yeah? I like him, but he will do nothing. There's nothing to... you hating. He'll do... What do you want me to come on there and tell you can do something? Dobson told you he'll do nothing. Rodolfo or Kozo told you he'd do nothing. So forget about me. Listen to the people who are in there. But two people who they're supposed to gas Ben up and say, yeah, he's really good and I went the distance and he'll whack up Eubank Jr. They're incentivized to do that, to make themselves look better. If Ben smoked Eubank, it makes them look like the second coming of Muhammad Ahmad Bruce Lee. That's how it makes them look. They're not doing that. They can't lie to themselves. They can't sit here and lie about it, can they? That's what they're not going to do. So, okay, here's Skarametsky. See what I mean? Let's check this quickly. Oh, AB. Oh, my name's Billy Joe. I like hanging at the back of Billy Joe. And Eubank don't do nothing. He can't box. Well, Eubank gets in there with a 3-star dude, and he schooled him half to death. He put him one down in the first round, which is quite rare, full stop. Down in the first round, down in the second, and down in the 7th. Boxed his head off. Yeah? That's what Eubank does with these type of calibre of cats at 160. He boxed the head right off of them. With knockdowns, the whole 9 yards. Everywhere you look, there's knockdowns. Even Liam Chinium's knocked him down 10 times. Yeah? That's what Eubank does with this calibre of dude. They get knocked down / knocked out. And this Skarametsky cat that everyone was complaining about, I'm not saying it's the best opponent. He's only got 2 losses to Golovkin, obviously, and Munguia. And Eubank did a good as job. Eubank stopped him in 7. Golovkin stopped him in 7. Munguia stopped him in 6. Yeah? So he's not a punk. He's only got stopped by the top. Hen... Let's see who he fought. I'm not even sure these guys were 3 stars. Peter Dobson, 2 stars. Rodolfo Orcozo, 2 stars. Yeah. He's not even stopping 2 stars. Never mind 3 stars. And you can argue, well, YB, these guys ain't been stopped before. These guys ain't fought no one. These guys ain't fought. You put this cat in there with Golovkin. Like Skarametsky was in there. See how we get on. Who's this guy fought? No one on here. Not even half a name on here. He's doing 4 rounders and 2 rounders and stuff. And shit. Okay? So I won't have no more said about it. I really won't. And if it's a Kabbalah scam, it will have to be a Kabbalah scam, seriously. If they bump my money on some moody Kabbalah operation, there's going to be murders. Seriously. There's going to be murders if it's a scam, like Liam Smith won. There'll be a proper scam. Only way it can happen. If it's a Bumpy Johnson. It can't be legitimately Conor Hens win the fight. It's a scam somewhere. Massa Hearns has set up the okie doke. One of them type of play. That's what it has to be, man. Sorry. Anyway, let's get back to Massa Hearns bars. So you've seen the Moody foot picture. Where is it now? You've seen the Moody foot. Massa Hearns comes out and here's his opinion on it.
Kind of rather wait.
Look, Chris Eubank Jr. posted this morning a picture of his feet after a run. What do you make of this?
Yeah. It's working hard, obviously.
Yeah. What do you make of that? He's uploading that. You don't normally see it from an athlete. Just everyone gets blisters after a run. Why is he uploaded that?
It's the David Hay toe, isn't it? You know, it's I don't know. Maybe they're getting the excuses ready. You wouldn't pull the blister excuse, would you? Really? That would be a little bit. But
What's the worst excuse you've heard? That's a good one for you.
It's David Hay, to be fair.
I mean, he's probably up there with Javonte, isn't it? With the old hair in their face, or
Do you not think there was grease in his eye?
which one? The grease in the eye.
You don't think there was grease?
Did he grease? Yeah, I don't know. It's close. It's two light skins as well. Wow, this is bad. Let's call it a spade. It's looking bad right now. It's looking bad. You got Fraser soft bones, Clark. That's a bad look, right? His bones are falling off and shit. Soft man, soft bones. That's fair play, but his bones. Come on, man. Come on. You got Fraser soft bones. That's not a good look. You got Ben Whittaker. You got Tank Davis, man. Come on. There's a trend here. It's not just a bit I'm doing. It's really not. I see patterns, right? A whole bunch of light skinned man acting fugazi. Yeah? Oh, I mean, one time it's... What's that saying? You fool me once. You fool me on like the 5th time now. You fool me once. You fool me twice. You fool me 4 or 5 times now. Yeah? The only prayer we've got in this fight, why I like this fight regarding the light skin curse, is the fact there's 2 of them, right? So someone's going to look silly. We don't know which one. I'm guessing it's going to be Hen, because he's got no gear left, allegedly. Yeah, he's got no gear left. Now if he comes in pumped off the gear and all of a sudden he can punch again, then he might be one of them for us at the weekend. But yeah, Hearn saying he's setting the excuse up. Eubank's not been I'm trying to think. Eubank's not been an excuse guy though. I haven't heard him ever make an excuse. Even when he lost to Billy Joe, he wasn't like, oh, my leg, oh, I didn't train, oh. Or any of the George, I didn't hear him say, oh, my camp was bad. So he's never actually, fair play to him, he's never made an excuse. Yeah. So I think it's genuinely, I'm not sure, would I put it out there? Probably not. Let's see what he's done. I just don't really get it, but still, he's not trying to cuck us, man, I don't think, and I pray he's not. I pray right now he's not trying to cuck the masses, cuck the Eubank Junior back in masses. Man, I need this money. Come on, Chris, man, don't do me like this. I need that money bad. Boxing is as easy as it looks, I promise. 6 a.m. run tomorrow is going to be so much fun, can't wait. Get some shoes, man. I don't run, so I don't know, but is it inevitable to get blisters? I didn't think that was the case, to be honest. I didn't think it was inevitable to have blisters, honestly. Unless you're doing like 100 kilometres kind of thing. Have they not made no technology these days that can anti-blister you? You know what I mean? I don't know. Get some new shoes, bro, that's all I can tell you. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, like for the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about this one, people. Stop it. Bye.